Kristin Cavallari and Jay Cutler blew up the internet this weekend. Everybody was freaking out after the two of them posted joint matching Instagrams, the same photo, the two of them together. Kristin kind of has like this badass, like, don't fuck with me pose kind of going on. And the caption that they both posted, the same caption saying, "The world is full of users. 10 years. Can't break that." Very intense. People were very confused. Were they back together? What was going on? It does seem like they're not back together. This seems like it's actually a direct response to Madison from Southern Charm going on Instagram Live and talking about Jay. I didn't watch the Instagram Live. I've just been seeing tidbits of what she had said on social media, but it seemed like she was talking about Jay a lot or alluding to Jay a lot. And then shit just blew up. Like, I think this was a direct response to that, and Madison and Austin and all the drama that Kristin and Jay have been pulled into recently, which is also like, not totally. Kristin and Jay had their own involvement in all of that, where it seemed like they were going along with all the shit that was, all the drama that was going on. So I don't know, but it definitely blew up. Very, very interesting.
I don't think that Kristin and Jay are back together, and I didn't think that when they posted the photo. I think it was more so, there's been a lot of talk about them not getting along, and you see it in social media, them just not getting along, and Kristin posting with all these guys, and Jay Cutler doing the same thing, like going back and forth at each other. So I feel like there's been a little bit of animosity on social media. So then it seemed like they were almost being like, hey guys, we're fine. We're going to co-parent this, that, the other thing. Like, we're not going to be back together. That's what I took that as. But now hearing all of this about Madison from Southern Charm, I now think that Southern Charm is single-handedly trying to take down Kristin Cavallari and Jay Cutler. Like, we had, who was it? Austin or Shep who was with Kristin?
Austin
with Kristin. And now we have Madison and Jay.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if Jay and Kristin are just going to join Southern Charm, because it seems like Southern Charm is coming in between them in some way, or maybe not actually, because of their posts. They're saying, hey, you guys aren't getting between us.
Southern Charm are the users.
Like Southern Charm is like involved in their relationship.
Yeah. So look, it does seem, I think this all like escalated more than they thought it would, right? It did seem like there was some pettiness, that there was the Austin and Kristin rumors and whatever. They're hanging out. They're with Austin and Craig are hanging out with Kristin and Justin Anderson, and Madison is commenting on Instagrams, and then Jay is hanging out with Shannon and posting it, which, by the way, he deleted that photo from his Instagram. So it does seem like they were into the pettiness a little bit. Like, it felt petty. Like, they were making these petty moves. And Jay Cutler is petty. Like, Jay Cutler is so petty.
For sure.
And it did seem like they were going back and forth, one-upping each other. We saw the Instagram Live with Justin that we're never ever getting back together and making fun of Madison. And then Madison being involved with Jay. And then I guess, like I said, this Instagram Live that Madison did that blew up. Clearly, Kristin and Jay were upset about the Instagram Live. I'm guessing that Instagram Live was the time where they like got together and we were like, okay, this Southern Charm shit that we're doing to each other, we got to stop, because now it's getting to be too much. Let's, united front. Here we are. Let's call out the users. It does kind of seem like it was maybe a direct hit at Madison. I'm not sure. So Justin Anderson, Kristin's best friend, hairstylist, he posted a TikTok. And someone commented, everyone's saying it's Madison, but could be Austin also, thinking like who they were talking about, users or whatnot. And he responded saying, if everyone stops saying Madison's name, she'll stop making stuff up for attention. She's created all this nonsense. It's cheap. Madison, who posted a bikini photo, caption unbothered, location none your business, went on her stories Sunday morning and posted a video, was like, hey, I guess I gotta release the receipts. Post screenshots of her text with Jay Cutler, one being like them planning when they were going to hang out. She says, what were you coming here for? Because you didn't tell me anything. He said to hang out with you. She said, well, you've got to ask me. He said, haha, I was going to ask you today. And she goes, ask me or tell me you already booked it. And then he goes, do you want to hang out next weekend? And then another's text, okay, don't stress about it. I bought the flight yesterday because it was the last direct one. If it doesn't work out, I can change it to some other time. And then another text, perfect. This is interesting to me because it just seems like she deleted her responses. Like she posted screenshots, and then at the end, there's 3 consecutive texts from Jay that seem like responses to something Madison said, but the responses are gone. So it's like, did Madison just delete what she had sent back? Kind of seems like maybe she did. And then this one seems like it was maybe after the IG live or after the drama, things getting a little too petty. He said, it was insinuated and my name was also brought into it, which I didn't appreciate. So I'm thinking maybe he was talking about the Instagram live or something else, or just Madison talking about Jay in general. She said, Jay, I've done nothing but respect you and your privacy. I respect you and I respect your family, and I would never say anything to jeopardize you and your family. He said, didn't seem like that was the case. Maybe it was accidental. I don't know. No one wants this mess. I appreciate you saying that. I think we can all respect each other moving forward, at the very least. And then she says, I'm disgusted by this whole situation. You reached out to me. Your intentions may have not been pure, but that might be you projecting. I've never said anything about Kristin, nor would I. I came into this honestly with good intentions. I want no part of being involved in a payback or drama, but you initiated and pursued. If you weren't interested in something real, you shouldn't have blank with me. Now, she wrote a caption over that word where it said, I kept my mouth shut until I get called a liar, is what she wrote on the screenshot. But it does kind of look like an S and an L in the beginning of the word. So I'm thinking she said, if you weren't interested in something real, you shouldn't have slept with me. I'm thinking that's where she went with that. She also posted a selfie. Yeah. She posted a selfie of the two of them together and wrote, too bad it didn't work out. There's so many sides to this, because I totally believe Madison when she says that Jay got involved and pursued her, because I think Jay was coming from like this petty boy standpoint of like, I'm going to hang out with Madison. It's going to piss people off, or like Kristin's doing this shit. I'm going to do this, see what happens. And then it all just escalated too quickly. And now they're trying to like blame it all on Madison. And she's like, well, fuck that. I'm not taking all the blame for this. At the same time, Madison definitely, I feel like, enjoying the spotlight, because I don't think anybody's been talking about Madison from Southern Charm as much as they were this weekend.
Yeah, I actually believe Madison, because I don't know why she would randomly make all of this up about Jay. I think that Jay probably did reach out to her. I think that Jay probably did have sex with her. I don't see why he wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, him and Kristin are not together. So if he had reached out to her, then I get why maybe he did have sex with her and then maybe regretted it in some way because he realized how petty it was, or whatever it may be. Or maybe even if he didn't have sex with her, he reached out to her because he saw what Kristin was doing and was coming from a petty place, of course. So I believe Madison, but now it seems like Jay and Kristin are kind of just over the Southern Charm people, even if Madison's like, what is even Madison gaining from putting all of this out there? Like, they're not together. So it's not like Jay Cutler is cheating on Kristin Cavallari with Madison from Southern Charm.
No.
Kristin Cavallari was dating Jeff Dye. Who knows if that's true anymore? People are saying they may have broken up. People are saying they're still together. He was talking about loving her at his show. Who knows what's going on with that? But what is Madison even gaining from this besides trying to be in the spotlight by being like, Jay Cutler fucked me over? So I think it's a stupid situation. Like, I don't even think it's as messy as people want it to be, because it's not like anybody did anything wrong. Nobody's really doing anything wrong. Madison kind of, by like blowing up Jay Cutler's spot and like putting the text out there. Yeah. But like, and Jay was petty. Yeah, we know that. but nobody really did anything really wrong.
This is some high school drama, which is why it's juicy, because it's like we're sending receipts out, people who aren't dating, who people think are dating, are saying shit. It's like, and there's so many comments behind people's backs. Like, we've talked about Justin Anderson before, and like Justin Anderson loves dipping his toes in the drama. Like, I don't know how Kristin deals with some of the shit he does, because it's like, sometimes it's like, hey man, zip it. You're not helping. You're making this worse. Like, sometimes when Justin comments and all this shit, it's like, all right, Justin, you're stirring the pot as much as everyone else. And he always is kind of like preaching that they're the good guys and like be nice to people. And it's like, okay, you're just churning away. Like, every time you comment or say shit back to people, it just gives them more ammo to work with. But yeah, it does. To me, it seems like it was all fun and games at the beginning, a little back and forth. Let's hang out with the Southern Charm people and see what happens. And then Madison, it seems like Madison may have lost it a little bit. I don't know all the details about the Instagram Live, because like I said, neither of us saw it. But from what people are saying, she really like dragged Jay into it, where it was like, it made it seem like she was maybe she was with Jay, that Jay was there. Like it's I think the Instagram Live was the last straw, where it was like, okay, we've been involved too long. Jay's probably like, whoa, I'm not into this girl like that. Like, what's happening? Kristin's probably like, what the fuck are you doing? So they're like, all right, let's fucking stand against these people, post these pictures. And Madison gets pissed because all of a sudden she's a user. Now it's like, hey, fuck the users. It's like, whoa, what? Using you? You contacted me. Like, how am I using you? You used me first. So they're just a bunch of users.
It's a lot of pettiness. It's not even like I said, it's not like, yes, maybe Madison shouldn't have brought Jay into it, right? Like, why do that? Why create a messy situation? But is anybody really wrong? I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
No. I don't think so either. It was just a juicy moment where everyone felt like airing out their shit. Like, Kristin and Jay, if they didn't post that photo together, no one would have cared. Like, I would have never even heard. I don't think I would have even heard about Madison's Instagram Live talking about Jay, if Jay and Kristin didn't send out like a joint statement about it. So they also brought all of that attention to themselves instead of ignoring it. So now everyone's digging even more, being like, well, shit, what happened? Like, now everyone's digging into the drama even more to try and find more details about it because of the picture that they posted in the first place.
So basically it's all Kristin and Jay's fault.
Basically everybody loves the drama. Kristin and Jay can try and blame it all on the Southern Charm people. But at the beginning, I think Kristin and Jay were just as into it as they were. And then they decided that they would try to be like the moral high ground and end it.